everybody, I am with John Preston, who's the manager of social media for Staples. We've been having a fascinating conversation, and I thought, hey, let's bring it to you. So, John, one of the things we were talking about is some of the breakthrough thinking really occurring at your company around how do you measure social? What does success look like? So tell me some of the things that how your thinking has evolved on this.
I think it's a challenge to make sure that leadership is constantly thinking about how social can add value to the business. And there's a couple different ways to measure what that means. It can be, how do we get closer to the customer? How are we making sure that the customer's voice is being heard at the highest levels of the business so that feedback is unfiltered and can be actioned upon by leadership, and at least have in the back of their minds when they're trying to figure out what is the next big thing, what's important to our business, and what do the customers have to say about it. So that's one way I think that we can measure success is, are we breaking through to the leadership to have them closer to the customer? I think a second way is to make sure that we're challenging our marketing, our PR, our operations, our delivery folks to be thinking about more ways to get insights about how to do things differently. So not just at leadership, but also something as simple as when you're in long lines during the back to school season, how do we make sure that the customers are satisfied with their experience? Is that something as simple as you hear about them walking into a store to say, listen, the line is long, they take to their phones. Maybe we say, let's make sure that we are engaging with those customers in those lines from a management perspective to say, how was your experience today? What else can I do for you? So suddenly they're taking that experience where you're standing in a line, maybe you're frustrated because you just want to get out of there quickly, and now you have something else that's more important for you to talk about, how you had a good experience, how you were satisfied with your interaction with your brand that you've chosen to spend your money with. If we can get our leadership thinking about things like that, if we can even get the management at the store level thinking about things like that, all from a social perspective, I think that's one way to measure success.
Now, one thing that really, ignited me is you start talking about the importance of connecting humans to humans, and how we're we have an amazing opportunity to do that. So tell me.
Marketing shift. So what we were talking about a minute ago was the marketing shift about how we can email our customers and we can personalize them like crazy. We can personalize the web experience, the digital marketing experience. But what's really interesting is the one-to-one interactions you can have when you tweet at a brand, for example, whether it's you're disappointed with the experience you had, you were satisfied with the experience you have, or just some feedback you have about your experience with the brand. How does that brand take that feedback and then turn it into action? But also, how does that brand respond? It's not just, all right, we're going to take your feedback and then turn it into an email campaign. We're going to take that feedback and then we're going to engage with you directly from a human behind the brand to say, hey, my name is John, and thank you so much for your feedback today. I'm glad you had a good experience, or I'm sorry you had a bad experience. What can we do to help? And it's that one-to-one interaction that makes it personal, that makes it a lot more. It makes you far more connected to the brand. It makes you more of an advocate for the brand, and I think it also, in the long term, hopefully makes you more loyal.
John, where can people find you on the web if they want to follow you and learn from you in the future?
Me personally, you can follow me at John M. Preston at Twitter. My handle is John M. Preston, Jon. You can also, of course, just follow the Staples handles at Staples and see if you can see us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Staples is the brand that's out there. I'm sure you'll find us on those platforms.
Well, thanks so much, John.
Thank you so much.